Isn't it?
All right.
Great.
Cool. This is John for Johnny'sBeat.com and Resistance Pro. I'm here with our first interview with announcer Sarah Shockey.
That's me.
That's you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. They know it's you because you announce and they hear you announce.
That's my voice.
How did you become an announcer at RPro?
It's such a happenstance thing. I was watching something on WWE and I tweeted, "Oh, I'd love to commentate for WWE." And Zach tweeted, "You should come commentate at Resistance Pro sometime." And I was like, "Yes, please." And I don't even know if I replied on Twitter. I emailed him. I was like, "Can we make this happen? What's the date?" And he was like, "Yeah, let me check." Blah blah. And I waited for a month. I didn't pressure anybody. And then I got to come. It was All the Colors of the Dark, and just tested it out and had a great time. And then got asked to come back.
Now, have you done any sort of announcing before?
Not for wrestling, or I guess not for anything really.
Wait, well, come to think of it, no, I've never done it.
Come to think of it, no, I just kind of shouldered my way in and started doing it.
Well, that's an impressive, road.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you a wrestling fan?
Yes, big wrestling fan.
All right, from when?
I was kind of off and on a couple years ago. My friends would be into it, and I'd kind of get in for a second. I knew who The Rock was, and I loved The Rock, and then. At the beginning of this year, my boyfriend and his best friend started watching WWE Monday Night Raw every Monday at the same bar. It's called Cardinal. It's in Lincoln Square.
Cheap plug, Cardinal.
Cheap plug. Bob. He'll serve you drinks.
I've been there. It's good.
He's great.
Yeah.
And I just started going, and at first I was kind of it was on, and I was like, oh, this is fun. And then there's this one match where Dean Ambrose came running in with a hot dog cart that he'd stolen and just starts ketchup and mustarding everywhere, and I was like, what, I love this. I'm gonna love this for the rest of my life.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now you've done what, 3 times?
Yes, this will be my 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your impressions of RPro?
I love RPro. I just feel excited to be around wrestlers and hearing them talk about what moves they're doing and how they're doing it, and how they're promoting themselves, and everyone's going all over the place. It's just seeing people who are really passionate about wrestling, who are climbing that same path. Everybody has these dreams, and it's really cool because I feel I have that in performance and comedy and stuff like that. And to see in wrestlers, it's oh, I get the thing that you're going for. It's great. It's just Resistance Pro full of passionate people. And
you mentioned comedy. You've got a comedy background?
Yeah, I got a comedy background.
Tell the people.
I was in a comedy band called Shockey for 5 years. And we broke up last year.
Oh!
Yeah, so this is the first year I've been on my own, just doing whatever. So I've written some screenplays, I wrote a one-woman musical.
Cool!
And I started commentating for Resistance Pro, so it's been really great.
What do you think the hardest, the biggest challenge in your commentating?
I don't know a lot of the names of the moves.
Okay.
So
okay.
I feel I was at first saying the wrong move, saying whatever it looked like to me, where I'd be "Ooh, that's an arm smash."
Well, that's cool.
So that's one thing, but then it's been really fun of Zach knows all the moves. I get really into it. I'm most of it is just me gasping and being stunned, which I think is a lot of fun. But I definitely need to learn more how to differentiate a suplex from a flipsy-olio.
If there's any way you could work in a Johngy's beatdown into the...
Yeah, oh yeah, I can remember that.
Just saying that would,
cheap plug.
The cheap plug for Johngy.
Delicious plug.
Exactly. What's been the most fun for you?
I think just getting really into, now that I know who people are and I know, kind of what they do, getting to see them again and again and see everyone improving and surprising, and it's just been really fun to get to know people and then to see them in action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any place people can find you online? Do you have any?
Yes, you can find me at Twitter at Sarah Shockey, and Shockey is just hockey with an S before it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sarah Shockey, thank you. We will revisit you after you've become a grizzled veteran here.
Yeah, and famous probably.
And I'm still waiting for the famous part too.
We all are.
But you're in the announce table stuff. Sarah Shockey, fans, come out to see her, listen to her, watch her on YouTube, describe the action.
Yeah.
And come out to the show. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.